That's what I'm trying, you know? Been trying other cigarette stuff.
I cut straws.
Really?
Just had straws in my pocket.
Well, I've got these old people candy. I'm trying other cigarette.
Apparently we're live. We're live.
I'm gonna call the meeting to order. Different than normal.
Roll call.
Roll call. I'm here. Here, we're missing Rebecca.
Yeah.
We got one missing.
She resigned.
See that. We're one short. We're all here. Yes. For now.
No public comment.
Reports.
Oh,
amendments.
any public comments?
Oh, public comments, any public comments? Don't see anybody in public, anybody on computer? Okay, on that note, do the chief's report here. Oh,
You're not going down your order.
well, I don't have it on here.
Well,
It's throwing me right off. Oh, never mind, it's right there, never mind. Jeez. Need approval of minutes.
I'll make a motion.
I second. All in favor, say aye.
Passes.
Then items of business, chief's report.
All right. So we had 15 reports for the month of May. 3 crash reports, 4 assists to LSW Emergency Services, 2 assists to MSP. Did have 1 individual for open alcohol in a motor vehicle. That individual didn't speak English. So instead of arresting him for drunk driving, I towed his vehicle, wrote him a ticket for open alcohol in a motor vehicle, and drove him to his house in Lansing.
Really?
Therefore, he's no longer our problem.
Wow.
And then as I was leaving, Lansing showed up and they were there to take a missing person report because he hadn't showed up on Sunday night, so.
Oh. Well, so you took care of a couple different things.
So I took care of that problem. MDOP to a vehicle was a boyfriend-girlfriend situation, so. Patrol miles, 1,585. For the month, there was 57 total traffic stops. 21 traffic tickets issued, 17 for speed. 1, of course, for the open alcohol and motor vehicle, which I'll have to go to court if he may or may not show up. 36 traffic warnings, 29 for speed. On the next page, city ordinance violations, there was 8 warnings given for tall grass. Somewhere along the line, some people thought it was no mow May, and they were informed differently. So they were told to cut their grass. And 1 for trash, and that's the usual frequent flyer. Additional information, active shooter training for police, fire, and EMS. We put through about 109 people, both fire, police, fire, and EMS. Attended the Michigan Homeland Security training. That was in Grand Rapids. Nice thing, it didn't cost us anything for the hotel and whatnot because it was paid by Homeland Security. We are taking the training for a program called Hope Not Handcuffs program that they want to start in Shiawassee County. And basically that involves anybody that has an addiction. They can come to the police department. We call them a representative from their card. They will come and take care of the individual. We give them a packet that this organization will give us. But they wanted us to go through some training and some video that they had. So I think they're wanting to roll it out sometime in June here in Shiawassee County. It's been real big down around Macomb County and that type of stuff. And especially with people that have addictions, if there's a drug overdose, well, if we're there and they survive, then we'll give them a card and maybe that'll help them with their addiction. All officers, including myself, had to complete the state of Michigan lien training. Our lien audit is coming up on June 13th, so they'll be visiting, MSP will be visiting us. We do have a police intern by the name of Gabriella Barash. She puts in, I think she's gotta do a total of 216 hours. And so she's doing it with us and the city of Owasso. So we were able to, I think she's doing like 72 hours here and then the rest of the time at Owasso.
So is she like a ride along then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's a criminal justice student, that's finishing up her, bachelor's degree from, Paris. So it's a, well, we'll take that on, see how that works out. Was asked by Judge Stewart to go through 66th District Court and 35th Circuit Court reference to their security measures and what needed to be updated in case they have an active shooter and that type of thing. So the 35th Circuit Court building, of course, that had been refurbished, so that's not as many issues as the 66th District Court. But District Court doesn't even have sprinklers, alarm system or anything, so they have 3 floors, so they had some work to do, they were given that. I had the carnival and the parade, there was really no issues. Of course, that Sunday and Monday wasn't the greatest weather, so kind of rainy and wet and cold, so I'm assuming that kind of took care of some of their attendance, and I'm assuming that Lions Club probably didn't make as much, I don't know, I've heard. And then during the carnival on the one night, we assisted MSP up in Obed with a fight in which 4 handguns were brandished. However, nobody shot anybody, so that turned out to be all right.
I heard that on the scanner.
Yeah,
I thought it was here at first because they thought one of, they said, one of our streets and I'm like, what? First I thought it was here and then I started hearing the other street names and I'm like, oh, that's Obed.
yeah.
But I thought it was you guys talking. I thought I heard the number.
Well,
out.
one of the streets was Williams.
Yeah,
We have a Williams.
they
but
said
it was-
Abbott or something. I'm like,
Well, it was
First.
Meridian,
yeah,
and so, but it was all up in Obed.
that's kind of an interesting thing to hear on the scanner.
Did have to have the windshield replaced in my patrol car.
Oh,
Took a stone chip right in the line of sight.
oh geez.
So I couldn't live with the stone chip right in my line of sight for the next 6, 7, 8 years.
Right.
So we had to get a new windshield. Actually, we got it done through a company out of Owasso, which was pretty good. So I tried to do Safe Light, but they said you gotta take the spotlights off
Oh, really?
because of the pillars, the 8 pillars.
Mhm.
Like, that ain't gonna happen. So
Huh.
went to the dealership and the dealership said, we charge too much money, go to this place in Owasso. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Well, and I found another place even cheaper than them, so, and they come right here. They show up right
Well,
here
they came here
Yeah.
and did it, so.
out of Portland or something there out of.
Other than that, status quo.
You got anything other?
Any other questions?
We'll be online. Yes,